beautiful pattern on the belly. Look at that. Beautiful white and black blotching. They're such an impressive little snake. Beautiful species. Deadly. But only if you mess with them. This eyelash viper this is the first time I found one with a coloration like this. It's got insane pink spots going down its belly and a white belly. Look at that. It's nearly red, like that one eyelash viper I found on the last trip. What is going on, beautiful people? I am whispering right now because well, it's late. It's like 12 at night right now, and I'm kind of like up to planning and packing. Packing for where, you might be asking? Oh yeah, look at this. I got my gear right here. I got my camera bag. I got my GoPro case, and then I have a handbook to Costa Rican reptiles. Ooh. And then Costa Rican mammals. Ooh, what does that mean? We're going to Costa Rica, baby. It's my birthday, January 27th. So what's today, 23rd? Or no, it's the 24th now. I'm gonna be leaving in like 6 hours to the airport. I'm gonna go to Costa Rica with my good friend Trent. He's gonna help me film on this trip. We're gonna see what the hell we can find out in Costa Rica. Cause you know, I've only been there like 3 times. So there's so many possibilities of finding new stuff. It's very much guaranteed I will find new stuff on this trip. So I'm super excited. Hopefully we find something like a jumping pit viper or Central American coral snake. Super pumped. Maybe some more dart frogs. Just have a good time. It's my birthday. It's time for me to relax, take a break. All right, beautiful people. Welcome to my kitchen. At least my mom's kitchen. It is about, I don't know, like 7 something in the morning. I need to get to the airport. Well, I need to grab my coffee. Wake up, get to the airport, go through security and go meet up with my buddy Trent, and then we're heading out to Costa Rica. So I'll see you guys on the road, at Starbucks, or at the airport. Let's see. All right, guys, I made it to the airport, and that was very difficult to find parking. I honestly thought I was going to be late to the flight, so now I'm kind of running. Oh, elevator. Wait, hold it. All right, the man who just held the elevator for me just told me that I was on the right floor and I could have just walked across to the terminal, so now I'm going back to that floor. All right, guys, we made it to Costa Rica. Just kidding, I'm just late. I'm running. All right, looks like we found a wild Trent. All right, beautiful people, we're here with Trent, and as you can see, he's got the nicest shirt. That's not Justina, but that's actually a king cover you work with, right?
Yeah.
Did you put that print on his shirt?
I did.
Dude, we gotta get you to take some photos of Kevin and get some Kevin shirts out.
Dude, next week.
That'd be awesome. Anyways, forget about that. We're going to Costa Rica, bro. We're going to Costa Rica. Trent hasn't been there in a long time. I've been there like 2 times prior to this, so we're going back to Arnell. This is gonna be really cool. We've got some really cool hiking trails we're gonna try out, and hopefully we find a bunch of new species. Like I said, I've only been there twice. He's only been there once. We're definitely gonna find some new stuff.
Dude,
so we're super stoked.
Awesome
All right, guys, we have a 2.5 hour flight. We will see you in Costa Rica when we're in our new Costa Rican whip. Oh, by the way, guys, if you've been with the channel for a long time, you should be familiar with Trent because we went hunting for rattlesnakes and we hung out at the Phoenix Herp Society. So check out those videos too. So, like I said, we'll see you in Costa Rica. All right, beautiful people, we have landed in Costa Rica, and we're trying to find our rental car. So
we got to do immigration first.
Yeah,
The fun stuff.
the really fun stuff. All right, we'll see you guys once we're in the car. We made it. We're here.
We have arrived.
We have arrived. We are in line at a fast food place called Pollo something. So we have our nice rental. Actually, what happened was we had a rental with a decent price, and then it's 4-wheel drive, great looking vehicle. And then when we were there, he's like, "You're good with stick, right?" And I'm like, "No." Trent, are you good with stick?
It's been a few years.
Yeah. So we looked at each other and we're like, Shiza. And yeah, the guy's just like, "Oh, it's busy season. As you can see, we sold a bunch of the cars, and we look at
The
the
lot was empty.
Dude, the lot had like nothing, and then there were also like, I don't know, like 3 different groups of people in there trying to get their rentals, so those cars were disappearing. And then he's like, "Let me see what I can do." So then we ended up getting like one of the nicest cars
This thing's huge.
they have. We have all this extra space for the guests we're not traveling with. Plenty of space for our bags.
Room for activities.
Oh, extra space for activities. stepbrothers. If you know it, you know it. All right, guys, we're gonna get some food, and we're gonna be heading out to the Arnell area to Majestic Properties, which is gonna be an awesome place to stay.
Dude, it'll be sick.
We're herping tonight.
Dude, we are gonna be herping in what, 4 hours probably?
Yeah, like 4 hours, something like that. So we'll see you guys later on. I don't know if this is gonna be one big traveling episode and have some herping in it too, or just the traveling part. Doesn't matter.
We'll find out.
We'll see you guys soon. What is going on, beautiful people? So, we've made it to Costa Rica. Trent and I are enjoying our meals, and I'm driving with one knee. Don't worry, it's safe out here in Costa Rica. Look at this traffic. We're trying to get out of San Jose as fast as possible because the traffic out here is insane. Almost as bad as Miami traffic. Almost. I'll see you beautiful people later. Woo! Woo! What? That's real good right there. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to my new crib. No, I'm just kidding. This is a temporary crib. This is the new home for the next 5 days here in Costa Rica. Yes, with all these bugs, we're in the rainforest. So I'm out here with my good friend Trent. He's a biologist that's been working with fish and game out in Arizona. He is a crazy herper. Say what's up.
Yo, what up?
What up? So him and I are going to be going out into the jungle, finding all types of awesome new species for us. Because Trent's only been here once, and I've only been here twice, so plenty of opportunity to find new species. Hopefully jumping pit vipers, we find a yellow eyelash, who knows, maybe a bicolored coral snake. We don't know. We gotta get out there and find some stuff. So tonight is the first night of hunting. We just made it to our big, beautiful home for the next couple days. Big shout out to Majestic Properties. You guys have got to check this place out. If you ever make yourselves out to Costa Rica, come stay at Majestic Properties or Pie in the Sky. You get a whole view of the lagoon and the volcano here in La Fortuna of Costa Rica, so definitely check that out. Anyways, we're gonna go snake hunting and see what we can find, so I'll see you guys out there. What's going on, guys? We're out here in the jungle right now. Trent spotted the first snake of the night. It's right over here. It's a beautiful, well, let me just let you guys know. Trent's in the car right now because we didn't bring an umbrella for the camera, so we don't want to get the camera wet. So I'm gonna bring the snake to you. It's right over here. It is an adorable, little tiny, clouded snail eater. Look at this. Look how adorable this thing is. Look how tiny it is. He's just like, oh, don't hurt me. I'm just out here looking for slugs and snails. So this is a slug and snail eating specialist. And there are actually many different species of snail eater out here in Costa Rica. They come in many different colors and sizes. And this is about a sub-adult. He's just coiling up. He doesn't want to be messed with. He's hiding his head a little bit. But if you look at that beautiful little head of his, it's very blunt. Look at that. That is an extremely blunt head. Their skulls and their teeth are specially designed to eat snails and slugs. So they are snail and slug eating specialists. And they love the bromeliads. Why? Because bromeliads keep all the moisture, all the water, that retain everything, and then all the frogs, snails, and slugs utilize bromeliads. Bromeliads are found throughout all of Central and South America, and snail eaters call bromeliads home. Look at that. Look how cute he is. So these guys can be found crawling on the ground, but they are mainly an arboreal species, meaning they live up in the trees. So they live up in those bromeliads. Look at this. See him flicking out that huge tongue. Look at that. He's picking up the scent particles. He's figuring out what's going on. Is that a snail? Is that a predator? What's going on? Look at him holding his tongue right there. Such a cute little snake. I can't get over it. Alright, so the last time we found one of these snakes, I was hanging upside down from a tree. I had to climb about 10, 12 feet up, hang upside down once I caught it. It was about this size, and I was trying to talk about it, but hanging upside down from a tree in the rain while trying to talk about a snake, it's very difficult. Especially when your camera operator is worried about a fertile ants in the deep grass at night. So, good opportunity to showcase the beautiful clouded snail eater one more time. Now that we're back here in Costa Rica, hopefully we can find different species of snail eater. The clouded snail eater is basically the most common one you're going to find, especially in this area. Look at that. Get a good shot of this beautiful pattern on the belly. Look at that. Beautiful white and black blotching. They're such an impressive little snake. And then you can see right here, right where that cloaca is, there's the cloaca. That's the poop hole, or that's where the babies come out, that's where the poop comes out, that's where they mate. So if you look at the cloaca, to the tip of the tail, you can see how long and slender that long arboreal tail is to help climb amongst the trees and live in the bromeliads. Alright, I'm going to let this guy go because we've already found a clouded snail eater. And as cute as you are, I want to find a new species. So let's let this guy go and move on. We're going to release him right here. You can come closer, the rain actually calmed down. And we're going to release him right over here. Right onto the plants where we found him. Good spot, Trent. Awesome. Let's go see what else we can find. What's going on, guys? Second snail eater of the night. Check it out. Actually, I should be very smart and make sure there are no fertile ants hiding in the bushes coiled up. That would be a great mistake. Look at this. This one's even smaller. Look at it. I'm sorry about the loud sounds. We have a diesel truck this time. Look at that. A cute little clouded snail eater. Look at that. Such a tiny little baby. I'm not going to take this little baby off the branch because, you know, we've already seen a clouded snail eater. You guys got a good idea of what they look like. Now, you see how it's nice and damp? It's been raining. This snail eater's hanging out on the branch. It's waiting. It's waiting for the opportunity for the rain to stop raining, for all the snails to come out and start feeding, and then he's going to go all throughout the ferns and the leaves and look for those snails that are trying to feed upon the leaves. And he's going to swallow them up, aren't you? You're going to slurp them up like spaghetti? Look at that. That's a very cool snake. Alright, we need to go find some of your wild cousins, okay? I'll see you around. Nope. Bye-bye. Alright guys, let's go see if we can find some other snakes. Wow. The Costa Rican jungle. It's so vibrant, so beautiful. The views, the wildlife. I think everyone should come out here to Costa Rica. Because once you come out here, it's going to change your way of looking at things. Get out of the city. Experience nature. There's so much waiting for you out there. Let's go see if we can find some more snakes though. You coming? Pura vida! Alright guys, we've got our first eyelash viper of the trip. It is right here. Let me get a nice stick. Look at this. Right in here. Check them out. This is the first time I found a color like this. It's like a light orange. And it's got white going all the way down its body. Let me see. If I can gently... Hey buddy. Look at me slowly go... Goodness, look how beautiful this guy is. Holy smokes, are you guys seeing how beautiful the whites are on its face? Look at this. Look at this snake. I've got to be very careful because a viper this small, if you try to tail it, it'll whip around and bite you on the finger real quick. But look how drop dead gorgeous this eyelash viper is. This is the first time I found one with a coloration like this. It's got insane pink spots going down its belly and a white belly. Look at that. It's nearly red, like that one eyelash viper I found on the last trip. Good size too. Look at this. Beautiful little pit viper. Very common here in Costa Rica. Probably one of the most common venomous reptiles next to the fertile ants. And my goal is to find a yellow eyelash viper, like the ones I have back in captivity back home. Look at that. Get a good shot of those beautiful eyelashes. Believed to help keep debris out of the eyes. He's not seeing any other heat signatures except for myself, my handy camera operator, and the camera itself. So he sees these big fireballs. He's looking at you guys. He's looking back at me. He's trying to figure out what's going on. But look at that. It's been raining, so all the amphibians, snails, and slugs are coming out. So like that clouded snail eater, he's looking for all the snails coming out after the rain. And all the frogs are coming out too, which is a favorite food of the eyelash viper. Look at that. Beautiful. I love eyelash vipers. I'm so stoked that we found one the first night of the trip. This is going to be a good trip. We found one the first night. We're bound to find plenty more. Hopefully a yellow one. Look at that. Beautiful looking snake. Alright, we're going to let this little eyelash viper go because he has some hunting to do and we don't want to disturb him too much. Here, you want to get up on that stick? Look. Want to go? Right there. There you go. There you go. Keep crawling. There we go. What a beautiful little snake. Now, not deadly, but if you got bit, ooh, it's not going to feel good. It's going to feel like hot coals on your finger or wherever you get bit. It's not going to feel nice, like someone's hitting that limb with a hammer non-stop and putting in fiery coals. You do not want to get bit by any venomous reptile. Always keep your distance, respect them, and if you want to admire them, get some cool photos of them. Guys, first ever red-eyed tree frog. Check this out. Look at this. We just found this guy. Look at, he's perfectly camouflaged. What these animals do is they tuck in their toes, they close their eyes up. They actually have a nictitating membrane like an alligator or crocodile, that thin membrane that covers the eyes, and it actually covers up their bright red eyes, which is how they got that name. So look at this. Perfectly camouflaged, so if a predator comes by, it doesn't notice it, but if a predator does notice this animal, what the red-eyed tree frog does is it quickly hops away, but when it hops, those bright red eyes are exposed, those bright orange toes are exposed, and those blues and whites are exposed, letting that predator know I'm potentially poisonous and freaking that animal out. And he has the opportunity to shoot away, hop away, and find another place to hide out for the night. Now these guys will be eating insects, tiny, tiny, tiny little geckos, nice little meals, and this animal's fairly relaxed, not too hoppy like a lot of the frogs I've caught in the past. Look at that. Beautiful red-eyed tree frog. This is an iconic species for Costa Rica. My first time ever finding a red-eyed tree frog. They're just so amazing. Look how, I didn't expect to find one so big. This is a very big red-eyed tree frog. Look how beautiful it is. That is insane. I can't get over those colors. Such a bizarre looking animal. Neon green with super potent looking reds in those eyes. This is such an awesome find. Man, who knew frogs could be so cool? Isn't that right, little guy? So cool. Alright, I'm going to put him back on his leaf because he was resting. He's not hunting anymore. It's time for him to go to sleep. So we'll put him right on this leaf. You gonna stay right there? There we go. That's awesome. He's gonna go right back to his little position, tuck his little toes in. He's gonna get nice and camouflaged so no predators predate on him. That is so cool. I can't believe it. Red-eyed tree frog. Guys, look over here. Look at this. Costa Rican coral snake. This is a target species we've been wanting to find the whole trip. Guys, this is the first night of the trip, and we found one. The craziest part about this is 20 minutes prior to finding this coral snake, we found a dead Costa Rican coral snake on the road, smashed. We were disappointed. It was freshly killed. Same size. And we just found this on the way back to our hotel. We're literally just about to pull into the hotel. This is insane. Look at this. Come get a good shot of this snake. This is incredible. This looks to be like a subadult. They get slightly bigger than this. And they're primarily snake eaters like the coral snakes back home in the United States. Let me see what his attitude's like. Try and go nice and smooth. Ooh, he's a little wiry. Let me see if I can get a stick real quick. There we go. Look at this. Look at that. Costa Rican coral snake. I'm super stoked about this. Gotta be very careful. Although coral snakes are very shy snakes and very reluctant to bite, when they feel threatened, they will come at you with their mouth wide open. A lot of people mistakenly think that coral snakes can only bite you at the webbing of your fingers. That's false. That is extremely false. Coral snakes are front fixed-fanged elapids, and they are perfectly capable of biting you on any part of your body and injecting that venom. Now when it comes to that venom, it is an extremely potent neurotoxin. This would be one of the most venomous snakes in Costa Rica because it is a part of the Elapidae family. Now guys, never handle a venomous reptile when you see one in the wild. Always let them be. If you see one on the road, if you want to put your hazards on and wait for the snake to crawl off the road so he doesn't get hit, that is perfectly fine too. But you never want to handle wild venomous reptiles because you could end up getting tagged. takes a lot of experience and confidence to be able to handle animals like this without putting yourself at risk. So look at this. This is the Costa Rican coral snake. This is a species I've been wanting to find since my first trip to Costa Rica, but is not the last of my list because there's another coral snake out here in Costa Rica called a bicolored coral snake with only the pigment of orange and black like Halloween. So hopefully in the future I can find myself a bicolored coral snake. Look at that. Snake's feeling very placid, calm down. See the demeanor I give, the calm, smooth approach, everything I'm doing, the output I give to this animal is what I get back. I act aggressive, I jerk the animal around, the animal's gonna be aggressive, it's gonna be defensive. I was nice and calm, I approach the snake nice and calmly, and as you can see, the coral snake is nice and laid back. Look at that. Obviously, you never would want to do something like this. I've been handling snakes since I was a little kid, specifically coral snakes too. Because although this is a Costa Rican coral snake, in some ways it's very similar to the South Florida coral snake, the eastern coral snake. So like I was saying, their venom is a very, very powerful neurotoxin. In the United States, they are the most potent snake drop for drop when it comes to their venom. Specifically the Sonoran coral snake. Extremely potent neurotoxins. You know, if you were to choose getting bit by a viper over an elapid like a coral snake, you might want to take the elapid bite over the viper bite, because at least with the neurotoxins of a coral snake, it's a real peaceful way to go out, whereas vipers, you just get eaten up from the inside out like battery acid. So look at that. I'm super stoked. This is a snake that I've always wanted to find out here in Costa Rica. We literally found one the same size as this crushed on the road. And then moments later, as we're pulling up to our hotel, right before we pull into the parking lot, this coral snake presented itself. I'm stoked. I'm so happy I can't express myself any more than I have already. This is what I wanted to find. This is what I live for. I love reptiles. I have certain species out there that I've always wanted to find since I was a little kid, and now I have the opportunity to go out there and find them and present them to you guys. So this is the Costa Rican coral snake. An awesome, beautiful species. Deadly, but only if you mess with them. All right, we're gonna put this snake away, let it go on its way, and I'm gonna go get some rest because I'm tired, and it's 1 in the morning. See you later, buddy. Bye-bye. All right, beautiful people. I will see you on the next one. Stay beautiful, stay safe, and avoid letting random amphibians get inside your mouth. I'll see you on the next one. Be brave, stay gangster. I'll see you on the next one.